Hi, good morning. Welcome to the AI Auto Trader, Mark Miller, Right Line Trading. Awesome. Hope everybody's in the saddle this morning. Let me send a happy Memorial Day message to the community here. Yeah, all those who have sacrificed so that we can have freedom. Appreciate all that service that everybody has done for our country. Really appreciate that. Really special weekend. So looking forward to a big weekend here with Right Line Trading. Had some lifetime members join us yesterday. Appreciate you guys joining us. Oh boy, we sold I think 4 lifetimes yesterday. So what a great day. Really appreciate everybody joining the AI Auto Trader and seeing what we have to offer here. It's a fully automated system that we program and try to give you the best opportunity to get in the market and make a little bit of money. So all right, Dan, good morning. Leonard, awesome. Leonard, the sniper. Looking forward to seeing your results in Discord, Leonard. Today we'll run the trade copy. I want to show you how to get that set up if you don't already have one. I use this one down here. It's called Replicanto by Flowbots. It's I don't have any affiliation with them, but I like the software. It's worked well for me. I've had hiccups here and there, but I think with most software you kind of expect some hiccups here and there. But it really takes the pressure off when you're trying to trade several accounts at one time. It really moves the needle. So I've got a couple of I went and bought some $250,000 ones that we could try to move some big money today. I've passed a few of them in the past. They're hard to keep though. Got a couple down here well into payday, so we'll trade those two. I gotta take a trade on them today. So we'll make some trades on those PA accounts and try to move the needle on some of these other ones too. Want to do the 1 day pass with you and see if we can flip any over and have some fun today. So if you're first time joining us, I want to kind of just show what we have going on. This is the AI Auto Trader. It's software that me and my team develop. It's strategies that we develop that jump in and out of the market automatically. So we're showing it here today. In this panel down here, this is the auto strategies. Just need to get them back enabled. I went and anytime you go out and mess with your Apex accounts, you disable the communication so it goes out and grabs the accounts and then brings them back into our software. So I had to disable the communication. When you go buy new accounts, you disable it and then re-enable it, and then it brings them back in for you. I had it running this morning though, so these are the trades that it took this morning so far. Leonard, do you have the 2 minute showing up on your leaderboard this morning? This 101 is one of the new signals. This is signal C, and it's trading on a Unirenko chart. So that's actually the lead dog. I was going to show that right here. Okay, yeah, and Leonard, you mentioned the cash cow in Discord, and it had been getting crushed, I'll say, for probably about 4 weeks ago. It was getting crushed for a week or two, but man, has it really moved the needle lately. I was looking at the data last night, and this thing is up about $2,000 over the last couple of weeks. So really something potentially to trade today. I used to manually trade the RTY on a regular basis because it used to emulate the market of the NQ. I almost had an unfair advantage when I was trading it because I could watch the NQ market, and if it was going up, I would buy for the RTY and make money and almost be like emulating it, and it was a huge money maker. So could be something to consider. Here we go. We got the RTY jumped in over here. We're in with a long trade, trying to get to 2069. Hey, Rue. Good morning. Awesome. Rue is back. Rue, we're going to move the needle. We're going to push 25 contracts on these $250,000 ones this morning. All right, Toby
Order
is
submitted.
back. Toby, tell us what the winner's going to be today before we even get started, will you please? Don't hold us in suspense, Toby.
Order submitted.
Good. So you're really getting a run of right line trading. Appreciate you checking out all the services we have to offer. Hopefully you find some value in some of what we have. You're a really great client, Toby. Appreciate you joining us. Lucky Toby. Lucky Toby. Let me tell you a story, Leonard. I know you're just kind of joining us recently. So, Lucky Toby here. So I love to play. I was in manufacturing for like 25 years, whatever, electrical engineer, and but it became like a project manager. And anytime we were doing projects, I wanted to make things fun. So I always did Miller's Price is Right. My name's Mark Miller, Miller Time anyway. So I would go buy the big candy bars, and anybody who could remember, like, you know, what's the throughput rate that we're trying to achieve, or what's the scrap rate, whatever the term might be that we're working on. And if people could remember them, I would give them a candy bar, you know, as a token of appreciation for, you know, participating or whatever. So for now, my new role, we're going to do the AI Auto Challenge, and what this is you guys get to pick what strategy you think will make the most money between 10 and 11. So 4 times in a row, Toby picked the correct one. I think it might even been a 5 times in a row. The first 5 that we ever did, he picked different strategies every time, and he picked the right one. So now that's impressive right there. That's impressive. Toby, what are you gonna play today? What are you gonna put your money on today? Great, another electrical engineer out there. Awesome. Yeah, I've been programming automation equipment for a long time. What I used to do. So robots, PLCs, all kinds of automation equipment, vision sensors, all kinds of stuff. All right, awesome. Got a great trade on the cash cow again.
Order filled.
I think I'm gonna put a couple of these to work. All right, Holland, you know the PLC, baby. Awesome. What brand do you use for aviation? I'm not sure. I was using Allen Bradley, Siemens, a few other smaller brands, Telemechanique, things like that. What do they use for aviation? I'm curious.
Order filled.
I did one interview one time at a hangar for aviation, but I never got into it. I grew up in Michigan, so we had automotive everywhere. Okay, yep, Siemens. The S7, what is new? Because the S7 was what I used to program on a regular basis. Now they all have new model numbers, so it's always hard to keep up. But you know, the cool thing is this software is almost the same.
Order filled.
You know, we're doing revisions every week or whatever. It's the same old rigmarole, which is fun. Love being in the trenches of the code and trying to figure out how to make it better. Dan, you got me on that one. Dan's question in the chat is, how do you change your name in the chat? If anybody knows, help Dan out. I wouldn't know either, Dan. I would be just like you. Something funny about names that I noticed, and I was telling Rory this the other day. People have like 4 different names. We've got your email address. We got what your name is in this chat for YouTube. We got what your name is in Discord. We've got about 4 different names for everybody, which is really funny. All right, Leonard's ops manager. He don't take no crap, I bet. Wow, a lot of places.
Order filled.
Nice job, Leonard. Impacted a lot of people in your life, I'm sure. Stefan, good morning.
Order submitted.
All right, so if anybody wants to play the AI Auto Challenge, you're welcome to just put it in the chat. What strategy you think is going to be the most profitable today between 10 and 11, and I'll send you a $25 gift card from Amazon if you somehow pull that rabbit out of your hat like Lucky Toby does. All right, I want to get set up here and get real serious real quick. So what we're going to do is we're gonna get something going. So this right here, this is pretty cool that this rose to the top. This is the 1-day pass. So this strategy right here, this was, oh, there it goes down number 2 here. This was the one that I developed for the 1-day pass. It's actually number 1 today. Instead of 469, you'd be trading 10 contracts. That would be 4,690 bucks that it already made today. So we gotta get this thing to work. I'm itching here. I got the trigger finger getting a little happy here. So let's go ahead and put it to work when I show you how we're doing it. Oh, Steven, 25,000? What? How about that? How about a round of applause, everybody? Steven passed his eval. Way to go, man. That's so fun when you pass your first one. It's like, yes! I knew I could do it. I knew it. Why this damn thing, elusive thing, made it so hard for me? Finally got it. Way to go, Steven. I'm super proud of you. We had a couple other really good messages in Discord. Alaskan, congratulations. He made it first, past his eval too. He just dropped that in Discord. So really excited for everybody to join us. And we're trying to create a tool that makes it a little easier to trade, because I'll tell you, having my hand on the mouse and my keyboard all day long, staring at the chart, trying to know when to pull the trigger, it's just painful. So we're trying to create an automated process here that makes it a little easier on you, and something that's going to make you money. Look at that green cross right there, guys. I missed that one so bad. Let's take a look at this one. Got to be the haymaker. So the 1-day pass is basically a replica of the haymaker right here, and look at this bad boy go. Man, missed this one, guys. I really apologize for running my mouth instead of trading. Really missed a nice one here. So we're rolling up. This is a 50-tick trailing stop that we've got on this strategy. So we're kind of holding tight right there below price, trying to salvage whatever scraps we can. If it pulls back on us, we'll go ahead and just take the money and run. Big weekend, Memorial Day. Really want to shout out to all the family members and potential friends or family of anybody who served our country. Really appreciate your service and all that you do to support those that are serving in the front line. So thank you. Really appreciate that. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody, and glad we get to participate in this country and do these fun things like trading. Really appreciate everybody. All right, Toby's going to haymaker, baby. Let's go, haymaker. He's going to take a wild swing here, I think. All right, so the haymaker grabbed a little bit of cash there. We're going to get this 1-day pass going. Just kind of want to walk through what it is here that we'll do. We're going to go ahead and get it set up with this strategy. And if I'm trading and I'm just new to right line trading and new to the auto trader, I hope that Charles does a great job. Charles got a great review on Trustpilot. If anybody, if you like our service or products, if you would please help us out and send us a review on either Trustpilot or Google. It really helps us support other people that are willing to participate with the software. So. But Charles got a great review. Really appreciate. Actually, I was going to try to send him a thank you, and I think he's okay with letting us know. But Albert, thank you for the great review on Trustpilot, the 5-star review. Charles goes out of his way to really make everybody is aware of the software and all the different gadgets. And man, he's a real expert when it comes to digging into the NinjaTrader and the ecosystem and all those things. So really appreciate Charles. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, Leonard, the haymaker's been my go-to strategy that I've been trading probably for about
Order
2 or 3
filled.
months. I have some data that we can pull
Order
up. I was
filled.
kind of looking at it last night because I knew I was going to do the presentation today. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking
Order
about. But the
submitted.
haymaker's up about 2,000 or so over the last week or so. So it's on a nice move. But you know, the way I've traded for prop accounts, I just, pick and choose what trade to take. Don't just, don't just let it run wild, I'll say. These are the profit numbers running throughout its whole shift. All right, good. We got the NQ really making us some nice money today over here. So we've got a lot of options. Got the 2 minutes
Order
and the 30
filled.
range.
Order submitted.
Even the cash cow is still hanging in there. I mean, it's at $300, but it's hanging in there. So let me kind of talk you through what I'm going to try to do here. Is we're going to use this trade copier, and we're gonna get it set up so that
Order
we can
submitted.
trade. You guys want to do the 250,000 first or the 50,000s? Let's
Order submitted.
maybe someone in the chat just let me know if you want me to trade the 250,000 first or the 50,000. We'll do
Order
do
filled.
five of, what do I have here? 4 of each. We'll do 4 of each. All right, Dr. Wild, welcome back.
Order filled.
250,000, let's go. Let's do it, Scott. Come on, man. Holding back on me, right?
Order filled.
I'm holding
Order-
back.
order
Let's not do
filled.
that. Let's go
Order
for the big
submitted.
dog. 2-minute retirement
Order
plan
filled.
coming up to the top of the leaderboard here. Let's check this one out. Fully automated system we developed,
Order-
been working on it for a
order
long
filled.
time. Ooh, look at that nice move.
Order filled.
Ah, come on, baby. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing going. So we're going to do the 250,000,
Order
so number
filled.
109. We picked that as our leader account here. And now we go find the other ones that we want to trade, and we just click this on right here. So 109 is going to be our lead dog, so 110, 111, and 112. So we've got the 4 $250,000 ones. And so we'll just kind of build a strategy around it. We'll use the one that we call the 1-day pass. It's this one right here. So I'm going to go into my strategies tab here.
Order submit. Order filled.
So the lead strategies, since I turned the software back on, this morning, are these bots. Looks like a
filled.
couple of bots leading the way. I'm going to go ahead and grab the one that I'm going to trade. It's this one right here. So on your end, if you have a strategy you want to trade, you can just let me bring this over so you can see it instead of my picture there. So what I'm doing on the control center is I'm in the strategies tab down here. I'm just finding so I just kind of surfaced the top ones, and I want to trade this one right here. This is like a replica of the 1-day pass. So I just disabled it, and so now I just right click
Order
on it.
submitted.
I'm going to edit.
Order submitted.
We're going to go in here. So this one, we need $15,000, and I think the loss is 7,500.
Order filled.
So this gets us set up with the daily profit limit so that the strategy doesn't shut down. These are automated settings as well. So as if it's in a trade and it hits either one of these numbers, it's going to shut the trade off. It's going to sell the contracts no matter what, because we have close at profit loss limit checked right there. So if it hits either one of those numbers within the trade closes down. We want to keep all that stuff there. Okay, here's the big one. So we're going to do We'll do 25
Order
contracts.
filled. Order filled.
25. And I'm gonna have to do a little bit of math here. I've gotta do a little bit of math, so I've gotta figure out, I'll go over here on
Order
the side
filled.
and do it.
Order
Just need to
filled.
do a little bit of math to figure out $15,000 divided by 10. So I need
Order
1,500 per. $15,000 divided by 10.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, so we need 60 ticks. That's amazing. It's the same number. It's 60 ticks, but we're gonna, because it's 25 contracts, we're gonna try to
Order
get
filled.
62. Wow, that is amazing. Same number. Now here it's different. Yeah, 15,000, 25 contracts. Let me bring that over. So by my math, 15,000 is the goal. We're going to be trading
Order filled.
no, 15,000
Order filled.
divided by 25. $600. Okay, we'll go with this for now. 40, it breaks profit window. What?
Order filled.
Okay, good. We'll get this thing all set up here to do this. We now just go grab our strategy.
Order filled.
109. Okay, and we'll be off into the races. The next
Order
entry we
fi-
get.
Order filled.
Okay, we're locked and loaded here. Okay, Leonard says we've got some news. Let me open it up. Thank you, Leonard. Appreciate you sharing that information. There's some news. It's marked red on the Forex Factory, I believe. All right, Stephen, you used the 2-minute retirement plan to pass your account?
Order submitted.
This retirement plan
Order
can really really make some quick cash. It's the lead dog right now. Looks like the bot's at 700. It closed out its trade. I was hearing a little tickle. There's a little, I have a sound, so you guys can, if you wanted to, the cross indicator, you can put a little sound alert on it. It'll give you a little indication if you wanted to kind of, hear when the strategy was going to take an auto trade for you. I'll kind of show that. You can just double click on a cross, double left click on a cross, and it'll bring up the indicators settings. And right here, this one right here, you just click that little check box, and then you can go pick what file you wanted to use. And I think we send some pre-configured files there for you. So if you wanted your crosses to make a little bit of noise when they're active,
Order filled.
you can do that. Oh, okay, Steven, yeah, that's what he's gonna play today. Steven wants the retirement plan. That's his strategy that he's gonna use for the AI Auto Challenge. I'm gonna write those down. 2-minute retirement plan. And Toby, that's the one we gotta watch out for. Toby is picking the haymaker. Anybody else want to drop in a winning strategy, the one they think that's going to make the most profit between 10 and 11? I'll go ahead and reset the strategies, and we'll see which one's the money maker.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Rue, did you make any money today? All right, we got the 10 o'clock whistle. Let's
Order filled.
So what we can do, make sure you guys can see this properly, yeah. So right now, I want to just kind of bring out my control center a little bit so you can kind of see the whole thing here. Right now, these are all enabled, so all these strategies are trading simultaneously on the markets. They're all active in the market, looking for the best entries and taking their trades automatically. And what we can do is we can disable all of them all at one time. All this realized value will go to 0, and then it'll start over. It's basically a reset. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and I go right here and I right mouse click, I flatten everything. So that closes every single trade out. We can kind of watch here. It closed every single trade out, and then it reset all of our numbers. So now you can do Control A on your keyboard. So Control A on your keyboard, the two keys, the Control key and the A key both at the same time. That selects all the strategies. And now with your mouse, anywhere in this control center, you can right mouse click and then click Enable. And now it'll enable all the strategies that we have in the portfolio all at one time. And they'll come up slowly over here, but what you'll do is you'll notice that they'll turn from black text to green text. Once they're in green text, that means that we're live and we're rolling. They're actively sniping in the market, like Leonard, the trade sniper Williams Jr. Okay, so we kind of, with the auto trader, it's not as active as like a discretionary trader. You're pounding the keyboard all day, but with an auto trader, you're waiting for that perfect setup. So it's a little bit different trading than a discretionary trader who's kind of always watching and paying attention to a more relaxed position of observation. So right now I'm waiting. I've got a couple of things that I'm looking at. I've got this yellow line here. It's called the RSI line and a Laguerre indicator. And this little yellow line is flickering here, which is looking good for me to get into a trade, except I've got this pivot here that I need to clear. So I need to clear this pivot or we won't get that entry. So what I do is you can measure how far the pivot is away from price. 37 ticks right there. That's not enough for an entry.
Order filled.
I think on that strategy, I believe I have it set at 60 ticks of separation between a resistance line or a pivot line to price. And you know, there's good reasons for that. It's those pivots are respected quite a bit. So more times than not, they are respected, and it will push price away from them. So we try to be safe in the strategy, or you know, conservative, whatever you want to call it, and try to reduce our risk of a pullback on a pivot. You can kind of look here on this RTY, that little pivot line, I mean, bounced off at almost identical. So from someone who likes to trade, the auto trader can be a little bit painful because it doesn't take all the trades. We've got it you know, slimmed down to try to just take the most realistic profitable trades, so it kind of sticks to that.
Order submitted.
So we are getting across. We'll see if we get this entry. I don't think we will. Let's go to the leaderboard and kind of see what's happening. Over here looks like the 2-minute AI bot is still the lead dog. It's up at 717 this morning. And then we've got one that I've, okay, we caught this
Order
trade.
filled.
This is the big dog. Let the big dog eat, baby.
Order filled.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Order
Ooh,
filled. Order filled.
gonna take some heat quickly.
Order-
Oh,
order
bad,
filled.
bad trade.
Order canceled.
Ouch. All right, we got half
Order
done.
filled.
That was a quick one.
Order filled.
So that big dog ate quick, didn't it? Ouch.
Order submitted.
We might go back in again.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, cash cow still at 360. What we show down here, this is kind of a good thing to call out. Up here, it shows the value without commissions. So this is kind of the raw value. Once the broker takes their portion, this is what you end up with down here in your bank account. So tend to look here. We use the lifetime commissions rate. So it's about $4 or $5 per trade. Looks like right here, if I could have
Order
took a
filled.
little more heat than I took here, we potentially could still be in
Order
this
filled.
trade. It's a lot of heat though when you're holding 25 contracts, just going down
Order submitted.
20 ticks is huge. 3,200 in gold, Rue, you are my idol, man. I don't know how you do it, but you do it every day. Way to go, Rue. Rue picked the haymaker too. Okay. Okay, we've got 7,500 that we can lose in this sucker, and we got half of it out of the way. So, gotta go get the other half
Order
here.
filled.
Maybe we can catch a little bit better entry.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So I'm gonna put my PA account on this bot. It's the number one for today, so that makes sense to me. To do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just go in and change it over here. So strategies, put a PA account on this guy over here. just change the account, so it's leave everything the same.
Order filled.
So the cool thing about the bots, again, the drones are flying through the market, you know, seeing the peaks and the valleys, and they're sharing that information with the bots, and then the bots are adjusting
Order filled.
their stops and targets. So the drone is running at a 180 profit target. So it's telling the drone, or I'm sorry, it's telling the bot to go to 150, and the stops on the drone are at 50. So it's telling the bot to go to 41. So this is the setup, and we're gonna just change this to my PA account, one of them. Go with this one, and we'll trade. We'll go 5 contracts. And we don't need all this profit, so we want to just kind of make it more realistic. Let's see, let me think through this. That's too much. When you run your PA account, you can't have a trade. Well, you can. To maximize the $50,000 accounts, there's a couple of rules. The 30% rule, you wanna adhere to that. So just kind of thinking about it mathematically, you know, you need $3,000 of profit to ask for the 2,000 back. My strategy has been to try to take a trade that's about a $900 trade. That way you can take 3 of them, and you know, that gets you 2,700. But you can't do more than 30% of one trade that comprises your full profit that you're asking for. So that's why, you know, try to keep the trades around $900 a piece. And so we can do that in either, you know, any amount of contracts, but I set a strategy up. It's this one here for the PA accounts. So I'll put this one to work on a PA account here. And we'll trade 10 contracts. Okay, we're locked and loaded. So this one won't take another trade, unfortunately, until this yellow line will come back all the way down into the red down here and then pop back out. So it kind of gets us in a little bit of a waiting pattern here. Yeah, let's take a look. Looks like the gold nugget's been struggling. It was on a real run for about 3 weeks. Gold was really moving nicely, and we were on it for a while. And it hasn't been the leaderboard in about, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. It may be the whole week. I haven't seen the gold anywhere to be found. The NQ's been running up the leaderboard for me. All right, Rue, come on aboard. Okay, yeah, we've got Signal C. So Signal C is right here. This is one strategy that's running Signal C. And we're working on Uniranko bars again. So I've got a strategy set up with this is running on a Uniranko bar, and I do have a chart that I built for the Uniranko bars. It's not really ready for game time, but it's close. I'll mess with it for a second over here and make it look a little bit nicer. Chart. Yeah, I'll get that Uniranko bar set up here and show you kind of what it looks like. It makes trading a little simpler, which is nice. Okay, I don't know if you guys can kind of hear that little chirp. That little chirp in the background is an indicator that I have that's going off on one of my charts. We renamed the cross indicator back in the configured section to now say cross indicator, so that when we're trying to communicate
Order submitted.
To you guys, that you understand better what we're asking. So now the indicator is called RLMIPA cross indicator, so we can get you directly to it. But the cross basically is the same setup as a strategy, so we've developed the parameter settings exactly the same as the strategy. So as long as the strategy has these identified in here as the same as this cross indicator, it will work properly for you. So we're going to get it set up so it takes a signal C, red, green, and we'll just change these to the right colors. Up is green. I'll get this set up and then we'll take a look at it.
Order filled.
Okay, let's get to where we can see what's going on in action here. NQ is doing a little bit of a pullback. This is a 15 range chart, so I got to get on the right chart here. So this, I trade the 15 range after hours mostly. Gives me a better insight on movement than the 30 range. 30 range perfect for the day, but anytime after after volume slows down, I go to a 15 range chart. Okay, boy, this one's really sneaking up, making some big time money today. Same entry as the Haymaker, a little different strategy setup, but very similar. Not quite as many restrictions on this one as the Haymaker. good to see
Order
that
filled.
price is pushing up though on the NQ. Had a nice pullback yesterday, but hit that all-time record, I believe yesterday. Looks like we're heading back up there. Won't be surprised if we start to see signal B show up here in the results. It'll start to climb up in the leaderboard. So this is a chart that we're developing for the signal C, and this is it's called a Unirenko chart, and the bars they call them Unirenko bars. We're messing with some different series, as they call them, Unirenko setups. It's 3 numbers, so it's a little bit of a challenge with the numbers, but
Order filled.
this is the way the chart looks, and the green
Order
are the
filled.
entries, or the red. So that's kind of how the new signal sets up. And 101, okay, so let's see where it took an entry at. That one was a loser. Okay, it took this entry right here. It took this one entry right here. It stopped out up here, so that was a good victory. Another one here, entry, stopped out there. So let me double click these and make sure that they're set right. No. So we want to make sure that they're on the 50 and the 15 to restrict them. So now we'll only take only took trades with the 50 in alignment. So a little easier to trade.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So this strategy's at 445 for the day.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, the NQ, it's pushing up big time. Since we've been here, we've seen about a 60-point push. We can't get a trade. Want to get your hands on that gold nugget, huh? No kidding, Rue. Boy, wouldn't that be nice? That gold nugget. Hey, we may get a trade here. If we get a little more pullback on this price here, if we could probably hit 8,800, I think we could then get in a trade.
Order submitted.
Since we disabled and re-enabled that, okay, we jumped
Order
in.
filled.
We're in with the big one.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's take a look here, see if we can get any, oh boy. Just broke this pivot.
Order filled.
So it's going to retrace and maybe take us out. Oh boy. Come on, baby. Oh,
Order filled.
darn it. Not enough room back there. 25's a little too many, I think, to take that. 25's a little too much. That one got us. Zonked us. Alright, so let's do something that we know we can, or not know we can. Something that I've been successful at, let me say it that way. We're gonna do the 50,000. We'll do the 1 day pass. And I've got, let's see, what numbers? Okay, so we'll do numbers 113.
Order filled.
And 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so we'll get 113 rolling,
Order filled.
and we'll get the 1 day pass going on it.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, we couldn't take enough heat with that big one with those 25. We had our stop set just a little too tight on that one. Just wigged us out. Need a little bit bigger stop to clear that one. Alright, we'll get this
Orders
1 day
submitted.
pass rolling. 10 contracts. 3,100. And these have come pre-configured for you. We're working on that package to get all these 1 day passes set up for you. So you just hit the download and boom, they're all set up for you.
Order submitted.
One 13. 13's our lucky number. Let's go, lucky number. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do it. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Okay, good. Looks like we still got this trade in the NQ. This was the one that we
Order
jumped in on our $250,000 one.
Order filled.
Same trade. We couldn't take the heat though that this one had there when we first took it. Let's figure out how much heat that was. Do a little reverse engineering of this thing. So we took this entry right here. We wicked out on this this candle right here. So 25 ticks. We would have had to have a little bit more than 25 to stay in that trade. So we were out a little early. This strategy has 46 tick stop, so it's alive and well. It handled that pullback. That's the reason that I don't trade those 250,000 anymore. It's a little too hard to get the setup right to be able to take that much heat. The 50,000 works well for it. You can take that heat. You can take 52 ticks. That's a perfect amount on the NQ. From what we've seen in all of our strategies, we've got quite a few of them. In fact, this one's set at 46 ticks, for example. Handles most any entry we give it. Take a look at the leaderboard, see what else is making any money. Okay, so the leader is this one right here. It's at $1,000. Number 2 is right here. This is the basically a replica of the one-day pass. This is the one-day pass strategy. Then we've got a 2-minute AI bot, number 3, and it's at 700. And then looking like the rounding out the top 5, we've got the retirement plan kind of hanging in there, almost 500, and another 2-minute. So a couple of 2 minutes there, and then one with the new signal C. So we've got a new strategy that's kind of running up the leaderboard here. And the cash cow's still hanging around. Cash cow's still sitting at around $300.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Got in a few more entries there. All right, big weekend. In the chat there, let me know what you guys are up to this weekend. Anybody have any parades or maybe flyovers or heading out for the weekend anywhere? I grew up in Michigan. We used to always go up north to our cottage on a lake. I live down in Miami Beach, Florida now, so I've got the ocean right out here and the beach, and right down on Lincoln and Collins. If anybody's ever been to Miami Beach, kind of by Ocean Boulevard. Beautiful weather down here most of the time. When it does rain, though, you better be prepared. Rue, what's going on in India this weekend? Give us a little bit of insight on what's happening this weekend. Okay, doing a little vacation, returning on June 2nd. Wow, that's a good little vacation. Tell us where you're heading. Oh, neat, safari. That's awesome. My girlfriend just came back from South Africa. She went on 3 safaris. Man, what a cool experience. I wish I would have went with her. I told her it wasn't on my bucket list, so I didn't go. But man, I kind of regret it now after seeing the pictures. She had some lions, real lions, in a safari, but they're, it's a um, whatever. I guess they're used to seeing people or whatever, but there were lions within 10 feet of her. Elephants, giraffes, the whole thing. Really cool. Good, enjoy that, Rue. Rue, do you have monkeys right outside your place? Like, are monkeys around? Tell us, I'm curious. I've seen pictures, that's all. At some point, there's an air show down here in Miami Beach. It might be the 4th of July. I was thinking it could be this holiday, but I'm not sure. Okay, we got the 1-day pass armed and loaded somewhere. No monkeys in your city, okay. I've seen pictures of some places in India where there's monkeys hanging around.
Order submitted.
Leonard, if you're out there still, what's your top strategy on your leaderboard today? Curious to see if we have similar ones. Hopefully your 2
Order-
minutes
Order filled.
should be rising to the top here in the accounts tab. The market sniper, Williams Jr.
Order submitted.
Okay, they're all up north.
Order submitted.
They're all up north.
Order filled. Order submitted.
All right,
Order
the
filled.
cash cow just jumped
Order
in, going
filled.
short.
Order filled.
See how they're both in sync. That's interesting. I just kind of noticed that. So the RTY just dropped, the NQ dropped. So it's kind of I used to trade this on a regular basis because it would emulate almost identical. Good news is we're set up for a good long trade coming back up. If we can get price to push back up, we'll be in for the 1-day pass.
Order submitted.
All right, come on, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Gonna get in this trade in a few seconds here. The RS line is this yellow line here, and we're waiting to take this trade until this thing can clear this little red zone right here. And we'll just make sure we got enough room between this volume zone and price. 57 ticks there, so that should be enough. Nice big pullback here would be helpful for us.
Order filled.
What was the high that anybody's seen on the NQ? 18.9? 25, I think is what I've got it at.
Order submitted.
Oh, 18.925 is what my thought was for the high.
Order filled.
All-time high.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, on candle close, we'll take this trade. If it's active. We hope candle closes a little bit middle. Somewhere around 26, 28 would be good for us. This pivot may prevent us from getting in this trade if it gets too close. We'll see.
Order submitted.
I'll show you the little noise. We can make a little noise here. Hear that little flitter? You can obviously change that little noise to anything you'd like. Any wave file you can put in there.
Order submitted.
All right, so she jumped in for us with 10 contracts, holding 10 contracts here, trying to make the one-day pass with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts. We'll see if we can push through this pivot right here, this resistance. Oh, push through it like sliced butter there. Come on, baby. Don't close the door on us here. Can't come back too far on us. No, we went way up there.
Order submitted.
Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Jumped right in the profit zone. All right. We got a $2,000 bill on several accounts. Way to go. Patience is a virtue. I love trading like this. You know, auto trading is so much easier than manually trading. Piece of cake. So way to go, guys. That got us a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14K. 14 quick ones. Awesome setup. Awesome trade.
Order filled.
Quick little one. Now one more to get a cherry on the top. Got Rue's lucky number in play. No wonder we're doing good. Oh.
Order filled.
Yes. Okay, great. All right, we hung in there, Rory. We found one. Found one good one. Thank you. Yeah, the system does it. You know that. That's Rory tells me. He says, "Oh man, the system traded awesome today." You know, he's really, really humble, but you know, he kind of sets it up and gets it to do its thing. So, but it did its thing right here for us. Had a nice little trade. This is the 1-day pass. If anybody wants to go check it out, we've got it in Discord. I'll share the Discord here real quick. All right, Steven, way to go. Steven posted. Thank you, Steven. Way to go. Congratulations. I love this. This is my favorite part about the job. Celebrating. All right, great. So if you're interested in your one of our clients in the software updates channel, you can go to our spreadsheet where we keep all the settings, all the master settings, and down here you'll have the 50K 1-day pass. So this is the window of opportunity for the strategy to be at its prime. When it's the most profitable is this window right here that we have selected. I trade it all the time, but I mean, you know, this is the hours that it's the most profitable through the data. And Toby, that was the NQ. That was the NQ, and it's probably the haymaker. That's the haymaker entry. So we can look at the haymaker. It probably took that trade too. We'll go see. But anyway, all these settings are in here for you. And then this was the ATM that we just used. So yeah, 50,000 day, a 1-day pass here.
Order submitted.
Let's go look at the leaderboard, see if anybody else had that trade. Let's see. Yeah, haymaker's in it. Toby's haymaker and Rue's haymaker is in this trade too. It's a big deal right here. Could separate the winners from the losers. So we all took that entry, you know, it was the same entry, strategy. So the haymaker took it, it handled the pullback, and it's just creeping. It's got a 50 tick trail creeper. Trying to maximize its opportunity here. The Signal C took it too. Signal C's rolling up the big one here. It's almost at $1,000. Again, those are all trading one contract. You know, big difference from us with the 1-day pass and the 10 contracts. So these are ripping off quite a few ticks to get to this kind of money trading one contract. I love how it just kind of creeps up behind it. It's like a stalker. This is the sniper right here, Leonard. This trailing stop. Look at it go. Can't get away from it. It's like a shadow. quite a leaderboard this morning. Holy moly. Wow. Look at all that. Green. Whew. Man, look at all that. So, client strategies look like the 2-minute signal A is the number one for today. The bot. And signal A bot for the 30 range looks like it's number 2. And then the haymaker, about 650 on my machine. Love to hear from client perspective if your guys is what's your best strategy for today. Cash cows hanging in there.
Order submitted.
So these are all profitable, and these are all not. So it's about a 50-50 typically. Toby's YM is doing good. Way to go, Steven. Can we get a round of applause for Steven? Steven, way to go. Just passed the 50K one-day pass. Way to go. Awesome, man. Proud of you. Sweet. That's exciting. That's really fun. This is fun. Apex running that 90% off sale. I don't know if anybody noticed. It's they even extended it. We did put the code right there on top of the screen if anybody wanted to use it. I do get a kickback if you do. No, that's really awesome. Really exciting. You know, I'm just too risky. I get PAs and I blow them out so fast. I've got some at 55,000. I still want to trade them, like, you know, with 10 contracts, and that's so stupid because all I gotta do is wait till payday. But I get impatient. I don't know what you want to call it. I should just get another eval and trade it. But I want to get one of these to 10,000. That's what I want. So I'm at 5. I want to get it to 10. We don't ever have to worry about it.
Order filled.
All right, way to go, Steven. That's really cool. If this is your first one, there are a couple of tricks that I recall. Let me show you what I consider a little bit of a challenge when I try to go into Apex Trader funding. There are a couple things that I stumbled over. If I potentially could give you a hand, I'd love to do that. Let me just make sure when I bring it over, I'm not going to be giving away the farm here. Can I do this? I think I can bring this over without sharing any information, but who knows? Stephen, and maybe you've already done this, but if you haven't, I just wanted to share this with you. They send you the emails that tell you passed the eval, and you can click on those emails and it will get you to this area, but this is really the area that you go to, and they should call it something a little bit different than signatures, but this is your PA account, signature, and payment area. So you click on this little guy here, it will then open up all the, well, you'll probably have one in there, but these are all
Order
the
filled.
evals that I've passed. So the next, the last one that I passed goes to the bottom of this list. I think I've passed like 120 now, so there's like 120 in this list. But yours will probably be right up here. To sign the signature thing, you click this one, and it will open up, the rules and the check boxes, and you'll have to go down to the bottom, and you have to put either your social security number or your EIN. If you have a trading business, you'll put your EIN number in there, and then sign it. But then you go back to here, and this was the trickiest part. I didn't really know where to get the link for the payment, but I didn't really see that up here. But this is the payment link. So you then click on this. Okay, it noticed that I already paid for it, so it's not going to make me
Order
pay
filled.
again. But you'll click on that link, and that will then take you to the payment page. Just a personal recommendation for a payment, and again, maybe I'm just too risky and blow accounts too fast or whatever, but the first couple I paid the lifetime fee, and after blowing them I figured out that was a dumb idea, so I quit paying the extra payment and just do the monthly. Maybe try it both ways, but I didn't have any luck doing it the other way. I don't keep them for very long. I trade them.
Order filled.
Nice pushing the RTY right here. It's going to show. What a great trade right here on the haymaker, huh? Wow. Just a beauty. Just a beauty. This was our one-day pass. Thing could go forever. If this was your live account, you would just take this, you can just grab these and move them. We don't move anything on our sim
filled.
accounts. That way,
Order filled.
when you guys see the numbers, everything's static, just like you have it. But if this was my PA account, I would be
filled.
definitely moving it out of range there. Nice trade. Great trade. NQ is really moving today. This is a beautiful market to
Order
trade
filled.
in. Just take a dart and throw it long. Great trade right there. Wow.
Order filled.
Uh-oh, Toby. Toby is back. Toby's sitting at 872. Okay, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock just, Andrew. Let's see, where's the retirement plan? Retirement plan didn't make it. Let's see. I don't think it had a trade. I don't know. Let's go see. No, the retirement plan does it. Oh, there it did. It did. It took one loser. Okay, so looks like Lucky Toby and Rue are the winners of the AI Auto Challenge for today. They picked the haymaker to come in first, and what we did is we reset these right here. These enable. Let me move this over. I disabled all these strategies at 10 o'clock, and since 10 o'clock, this is the values that they've accumulated. And the haymaker, you just saw it here, just cleared that first target, so it knocked out a full victory. And on the day, it's at 1,095, but in this hour of trading, it was at 872. So good job, Toby and Rue. Way to go, guys. Lucky Toby is still in the house. Awesome. Toby, I'll be sending that gift card your way. Rue, if you would, maybe send I'll put my email address in here, Rue. Send me an email with your email address. Rue, this is gonna sound like a dumb question, so sorry. Do you have Amazon in India?
Order filled.
I assume you have Amazon in India. I assume it's like everywhere, but I could be wrong. It could be could have a different name, or do you have Amazon and access to?
Order filled.
Do they deliver as good? Really? Damn, that's crazy. That's awesome, man. Rue, I know you wouldn't know how to compare, but do they deliver like next day or same day sometimes too?
Order filled. Order filled.
Wow, we're getting ready to hit this all-time high again, guys. Wow. Unbelievable. Here it is. That's what I have pinned as the all-time high right here at this pivot. Shoot, look at that. All right, the 401k, baby. Every time I see the NQ go up, I get happy. The 401k is getting bigger, baby. Wow, look at that. Everybody wants to have a few of these shares or a few of these contracts over the weekend. Can't believe we got this huge push today. I was trading last night though, and we were pushing up last night. Yeah, Rue's a great participant here in YouTube Live. Wish we could share pictures. Oh, you could email pictures, Rue. Email me pictures of the safari. I could bring them up. That's a fun idea. But hey, listen, really appreciate everybody joining the broadcast today. I'm going to close a little bit early today. I've got a lot of stuff to do. We're going to get this Signal C software kind of buttoned up a little bit more, get the strategies all built out, and try to get you a nice package to download all the parameters over the weekend and come into the new week next Tuesday with sort of a new set of parameters, a new set of strategies. We're going to pick the around the top 30 strategies that we have, including the new Signal C to try to get you. So we're going to close a little bit early today. Really appreciate everybody joining the AI Auto Trader. And good luck trading, and then have a real blessed weekend and enjoy your Memorial Day with your friends and family. Everybody have good luck trading. Bye now.